guys, my name is Brooke and I'm one of the keys players here at iHeart, and today we're just going to be going over some stuff with the Nashville number system, which is the system that we all use so that we can all stay together. It kind of is a little bit intimidating because when you look at it, it's just a page full of numbers, but it makes it really easy to all stay together on the same page. So to start off, I'm just going to kind of tell you about how you can look at the entire key that we're in and figure out what note goes with each chord. So there's a pattern to it, which makes it really easy. So we're going to do the key of C. And in the key of C, C is going to be your first note. So it'll be a 1, and then D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, G is 5, A is 6, B is 7, and C is, of course, back to 1. So whenever you're looking at that, you can make chords out of that. So your C, E, G, the first, third, and fifth, that's going to be your one chord altogether. And then you can make a chord out of any of those. So another common one is 4. So if you're on C, here's your fourth finger right here, so you know that makes your 4 chord. And then right above that is 5, and right above that is 6. And that makes it really easy to follow along with the number system. So most of your chords are going to be 1, 4, 5, and 6. And so those are the main ones. Now, this makes it really easy because you can switch keys really quickly. So if you're in the key of C, C is 1, you can do that real easy. But if we switch keys and we go to the key of F, then F is your 1, G is 2, A is 3, B is 4, which it would actually be B flat. And so it makes it really easy to switch because each note is going to start, or each key is going to start on that first 1. So if you're going to the key of G, G is 1, and then you just go up from there. To figure out whenever you have to have a sharp or a flat in a key, which is the black keys, then what you do is the pattern is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So you've got WWH, WWWH. That's what that stands for. And that makes it real easy because a whole step is whenever you have one note in the middle. So that's a whole step right there. A half step is when you don't skip any. You go straight to the next note. So you can actually have, this is a whole step right here because it has one key in the middle. So it doesn't matter if it's black keys or white keys in the middle. That's a whole step with one in the middle. So whenever you're looking at the key of C, whole, whole, half, there's no key in the middle here, whole, 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 half. And that's how we know there's no black keys in the key of C. If you go to the key of D, you have whole, and then whole, here's your key in the middle, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 key in the middle, half. So you know you have F sharp and C sharp in that. And that's how you would figure out each key, whether you have sharps or flats in the middle. Another thing that we can use the number system for is what's called common tones. So your common tones on a keyboard are your 1 and your 5 in any key. C is the easiest, so we'll just use that. So you have your 1 note on C and your 5th note in G, 1 and 5. And you play those with your thumb and your pinky, and that works over anything that you're doing in your left hand. Here's the 4 in the left hand, but I'm just keeping the common tones up here. Here's a 6, common tones, 5. So they'll work over anything. So whenever you're playing with a team, if you get completely lost and you need to go somewhere, you need to play something, you can always go back to those common tones and just play that. And that'll keep the keys going. So if you just completely drop out and then you come back in, sometimes it's really noticeable. But if you want to keep going and you get lost, just go back 1 and 5. That's your home base. The best thing to do is to memorize these. So like the key of D is a common one that we use. You're going to memorize that D has C sharp and F sharp. You're going to memorize that the key of F has a B flat in it. The key of G has F sharp. Took me a minute. So if you're memorizing these, then whenever we come together as a team, you're going to be able to jump in. Even if we have to switch the key, if somebody is a little bit sick and they're a little raspy, then we might have to move the key and you wouldn't have any problem.